Yes, he's fighting twice this Saturday night. I don't really understand. Let's find out now and speak to the YouTube sensation. The man that is KSI joins us live on Drive. KSI, good afternoon to you.
Yo, what's up? How's it going, everyone?
We're good. We're very well. I understand you know Ben Foster. Is that right?
Yeah, of course I know Ben. I don't think we've actually probably met. I think we've had opportunities to meet, but it's always like fallen through. I think there was a Simon football video that we were gonna do, and then I ended up not being able to make it.
I'll see you Saturday. I'll see you Saturday, JJ. I'm coming Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Okay,
I'm gonna come watch, man.
Let me ask you, KSI. Do I call you KSI or JJ? Do I have to know you pretty well?
You can call me JJ, man. It's all good.
I feel quite honoured. That's great. Well, listen, what about for just a single J? Is that okay? Just J.
Oh, bro, go for it, man.
I don't feel comfortable. I'll call you JJ. Listen, firstly, thanks for coming on.
Pleasure.
Tell me a bit about you fighting this weekend, because I keep saying that you're fighting twice in one night.
Well, it's been a roller coaster. It started out with me fighting one person, a guy called Alex Wasabi. We had beef for several years, and then he kind of got scared during the build-up and said he had a concussion in quotation marks, but then decided to pull out. So I had to scramble to find a new opponent, and we had someone in advance to take over, and he was Swarms. Swarms was a guy, a rapper, a musician that said that he would smoke me, he would destroy me in the ring. And I was like, okay, whatever, mate. Maybe I'll fight you or spar you in the future. And then obviously the opportunity came, and he took it. So I'm now fighting Swarms. But then I felt like, my end goal is to fight Jake Paul, knock him out, and end his whole journey. Just silence him once and for all, and show how much of a fraud he is when it comes to this whole YouTube boxing scene. But for me, I felt like I had to, I guess, do more. I couldn't just fight Swarms. I felt like I need to really get rid of the ring rust and, I guess, one up Jake Paul in a sense. And that's why I thought I'd fight a pro boxer as well as fighting Swarms on the same night, just to really push myself to the limit and see how much I can do, and show everyone my stamina, show everyone my hard work ethic, and show everyone that I'm serious about this boxing scene.
JJ, you made a song with Swarms as well, so I thought you two were friends. So how come it's got to this point?
Well, I mean, whenever you make a song with someone, it doesn't mean you're friends with them, man. Trust me, like, it's, as Trippie Redd would love to say, it's all business. And I've done a song with him, and obviously, we've had our back and forth, and yeah, it's one of those things where, yes, we can make a song, but at the end of the day, it's all just business. And sometimes you can be friends. So like me and Anne-Marie were good friends, and me and Tom Grennan were good friends. But, with other artists, it doesn't mean I'm great friends. Like, I don't talk to certain artists that I've collabed with. It's just how it is.
JJ, talk to me about how hard the training schedule was for this fight, because we've all, well, I've seen the video. I don't think Andy's seen it.
No, I have, where he turns up and he looks like Chubby Checker,
basically. Yeah. I didn't say that, JJ.
And at the end of it, sorry. I mean, you look, incredible shape.
Well, no, it's true. I turned from mum into daddy, man. Literally, I had but it's been hard work, and a lot of training, man. And I pretty much trained almost every single day, relentless. Even with my schedule, I would always try to wake up early just to make sure I found time to train, work on my boxing technique, just improving as a person, just getting better and better and better. And it was hard, but I just love it. Like, so
I don't know if I should applaud you for getting in such great shape, or be disgusted with you for getting in such bad shape before the fight started.
Well, I mean, I was in terrible shape. It was December.
Yeah.
So during that time,
what happened? What were you doing?
Oh, bro, I was not in a great place.
Having a nice time. You're having a nice time, JJ.
I was in the best place, but I think after I made a few changes in my life and really, got my mental right, I decided, okay, cool, I want to take this path and take it seriously. And then from then on, I kind of have been relentless, and I've just really embraced the whole boxer lifestyle. And I haven't made it just a thing that I'm doing on the side. I've made it part of me now. So for me, I don't even drink alcohol. I've stayed sober this whole time, and like even after the fight, I still want to train, I still want to work, I still want to do stuff. It's just, I feel like it's great for me, and it gives me a sort of purpose and value in my life, and I kind of needed that.
JJ, if obviously this weekend does go well and you win the 2 fights in one night,
I will. Oh, I definitely will.
When you win the 2 fights in one night,
yeah.
How far do you think we are off the Jake Paul fight?
Well, I feel like the Jake Paul fight is definitely sometime next year. That's the plan. I want it to be in Wembley. I don't.
Sorry, Wembley stadium?
Wembley Stadium, yes.
Oh my goodness.
But I personally don't think he's going to be 100% down for that. I think there's going to be a lot of politics. I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth. And the negotiations is going to be very, very long. A lot longer than people think. And
is that because he'll want it over there and you want it obviously here in England?
Yeah, and then I guess we're going to have to try and find a neutral spot for us to actually, fight at, or, I guess decide who's the A side, who's the B side, find out what weight we'll be fighting at. All these are things just to, make the fight actually happen. And yeah, I think it's going to be a long talk. And yeah, obviously we both want it, but we both want it on our own terms. I mean, Jake loves to say that, he's going to fight on my terms, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care. But it's all cap. He's a liar. He's a liar.
Andy, what's cap mean?
Always
cap mean?
I know exactly what cap means. It's all block capitals when he writes, yeah? It's all in caps.
JJ, so how's it actually going to work then on Saturday night? So are you going to be fighting these guys sort of literally back to back? Are you going to have a little break in between?
So I actually thought I would be fighting them back to back. So I thought after the co-main event, it would be me. I'd fight and then I'd stay in the ring and then have my next opponent come fight again. Wow. But my trainers and my manager were like, that is not happening.
How long are the fights going to last for? What if they go the distance? Is there a minimum round?
Well, I think for me, so each fight is 3 rounds each.
Okay.
So I'm going to be fighting first, on the card, and then last on the card.
Can I ask a serious question, right? I know you won't, but let's just say you lost the first fight. I know you won't, but let's just say.
Yeah, okay.
What happens?
Well, then it's very awkward. Then it's extremely awkward. Yeah, and then I become a meme. Everyone laughs, and then the co-main event becomes the main event. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But no, that's not happening.
JJ, can I ask you, right? So I'm sort of old school when it comes to boxing, and when I found out that people like yourself and Logan Paul and Jake Paul got into boxing, I sort of turned my nose up at it, right?
Oh, of course, okay. Rightly so.
I'm just being honest with you because we've talked about you guys before. Now that you're involved in the sport, and we're talking about you selling out the O2, which doesn't happen often even with like big name boxers, you're talking about selling out Wembley Stadium as well. What's your aim from where you are now? How old are you, JJ, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 29.
29, okay. So, you're still incredibly young. Is your aim in future years to continue into boxing, or is it to continue into YouTube and social media?
So my main goal when it comes to boxing is Jake Paul, to finish Jake Paul. After I finish Jake Paul, I think it's kind of just like, I'll decide what I want to do then. I might retire, hang up the gloves, or I might decide that I want to do a super fight with, someone like Conor McGregor or someone like that. It's one of those things where, or depending on who else is there fighting, just whatever makes sense. But for me right now, my main goal is Jake Paul and Jake Paul only. And I'm going to be fighting, the people that I need to fight in order to get closer and closer to Jake Paul.
JJ, in the O2 on Saturday night, is there going to be any chance that we are going to be able to buy any Prime in there? And if not, when and where and how are we going to be able to start buying this stuff?
Honestly, the only place you can go to get Prime these days are Asda, but even then it's almost impossible. Arsenal or Emirates Stadium.
Sorry, can I ask? Sorry, what by Prime?
It's
energy drink.
Yeah.
Oh, fine, okay. Right,
hydration drink.
I'm so not down with the kids. I'm so not down with them.
Yeah.
Or you can go to certain corner shops and petrol stations together.
Do you own them as well, JJ?
Well, I mean, they're not meant to be there, but they end up there somehow.
JJ, I got to ask you quickly about Arsenal. Top of the table.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're enjoying watching Arsenal.
Of course. We look so good. I wish Man United had lost the other day to Liverpool, but no, it's hilarious to see West Ham at the bottom of the table. But obviously, my friend Ethan is a big West Ham fan, so it's just we're grilling him, we're letting him know. But Arsenal are just flying right now, and we've got games that we should win. So we've got I guess a decent run. And it's looking good for us. Hopefully we can just keep it up and just keep everyone happy.
If you could choose one of the two, which one would you take? Arsenal winning the Premier League or you knocking Jake Paul out?
Oh, me knocking Jake Paul out. Oh, no, come on. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what, bro? I have had so many years of Arsenal failing. It's okay. I can have another year of Arsenal failing. It's okay. I don't mind.
I think that's going to happen anyway. Listen, what a lovely young man you are. I've not spoken to you before, and I've really enjoyed the chat. Even more so that I'm looking at you on YouTube. You seem to be doing this from your bedroom, which I don't know why that is making me smile so much, but thank you so much for coming on. I noticed as well you don't follow me on social media.
Look at this.
On Instagram.
JJ, don't do it. JJ, don't do it.
I've just said, if you want me to dig up your fight, all right? Horrible.
You're trying to get cool points.
I don't need cool points. If you see my hair, you'll know I don't need cool points.
Nah, let's go.
Andy Goldstein 05 if you'd like to do
Look at this.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, if you're asking, it's Andy Goldstein 05. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be bigging you up between now and Saturday, all right? On national radio. Hey, listen, thank you again for coming on. Good luck at the weekend. And when you win both these fights and you've got the next one against Jake Paul lined up, can we get you in the studio for a proper chat?
I mean, I'm sure we can make that happen.
All right, that'd be great. Thank you again for your time.
Nice
Good
one,
luck
JJ.
at the weekend.
All the best, JJ.
Good to see you, Ben, and everyone else.
Mate.
Take care, bro.
Thanks. There you go. Don't forget, of course, KSI fights on the talkSPORT network this weekend. Fight night from 7 p.m. on talkSPORT 2 before heading over to talkSPORT for his second fight of the night. That was a look ahead to the weekend's action in partnership with DAZN. Download the DAZN app or visit DAZN.com.
You're better than that.
I just like that.
Look at both of you. You're devastated.
Disgusting.
Ben, disgusting.
Do you know what I thought, you know what? I'm never going to speak to him again. Hopefully I will. I've got one shot at the title. Let's see if he does
He's
it.
going to get up to go to the toilet and there'll be slime coming off it. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, but that happens anyway.
You're better than that.
Do you think he'll follow? Is he a man of his word?
He might follow, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
Would you both be
No, I wouldn't be.
Me and
Congratulations.
JJ become pals. Look at you two.
He follows me anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know if he does.
Fozzie's going on his show.
Does he follow you?
KSI, yeah, me and JJ go way back.
Will he?
Same area.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Do you think he will be able to get us to Santan Dave?
Yeah, he must be able
There
to.
you go. So I'm doing it for the good of the show. All right.
I can't believe you did that.
Good of the show.
I like the way when we was talking about Arsenal though, and he said we've got some winnable games coming up as well. They've got Man United in a couple of weeks' time. My God.
I think he was talking about Fulham at the
okay,
weekend.
okay.
All right.